I think at this point it's really cool to actually have some confirmed news to talk about when it comes to the PlayStation 5, and coming from a very credible person, as they work for Sony. So this was something that I thought was really cool to sort of talk about heading into next generation. And again, this is one of the reasons that actually helped Sony actually win this past generation. If you look at what they were able to accomplish with beating both Xbox and the Wii U as well, and just doing so well in general, I think that it really sort of proves that they were able to kind of get exactly out there what not only the fans wanted, but what developers wanted. And one of the reasons was because the PlayStation 4 was so easy to develop for, as opposed to the Xbox One, which had the SRAM and a bunch of problems and slow memory and things like that. So now you have Yoshida out there talking about how the PS5 is hardware it's so easy to develop for. They've never worked on hardware that's easier to develop for. So that's a bold statement, and I'm going to link this in the description so you can check it out. This comes from a latest issue of a PlayStation magazine, which included an interview with Yoshida as he spoke about PlayStation 5, which is obviously launching holidays 2020. In the interview, he explained how PlayStation 3 was by far the hardest console to develop for in Sony's history, and how PlayStation 4 specifically was made to avoid repeating that mistake. And he added that developers can't focus on making their games if they need to focus on overcoming the inherent difficulties of developing on complicated hardware, which is brilliant, because that's the reason why Sony had such a big advantage this past generation. Sony is striving to make it easy to develop for the PlayStation 5. He said that's what the company had in mind when making the PS4, and that's what they still have in mind for the PS5. And he also mentioned that many developers are telling Sony that they've never, quote, never worked on a console as easy to develop for as the PS5, which we've already seen with many dev kits that have leaked and things like that. So that's something that could be, proven time and time again. Certain games already have been announced as well, such as Gearbox's Godfall. It's also possible that they acquire new game Gladiax would also be exclusive as well, according to this anyway. So it could very well be that we see something like that come out as well. Again, that's not saying that the Xbox Series X would be difficult to develop for. It's just saying that the PS5 would be extremely easy to develop for, and that's something that would benefit them greatly in the future, as opposed to being stuck in a situation where the Xbox One was, like I said, with the ESRAM and things like that. So very easy to kind of take advantage of that, and I think that they will be similar since they're both x86, but it's going to take a little bit of time to figure it out. But having something that's easy to develop for could mean lead platform. It could mean a lot of advantages coming right out of the gate. So like I said, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that plans out, and we'll have to check out on it when it actually does. But anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.